be for real. Really just, I feel you gotta take your own temperature, as my therapist says, take your feeling temperature. But if you're just sort of nervous and I've gotta make my point, then it's not real. So just think to yourself, like, why am I making these gestures? Is it because I just want to get my thought out, or is it because these gestures are really meaning something to me? So it's kind of on a person-by-person basis, but I definitely think this is never good in a show, and I definitely think just generic gestures, it's much stronger to just stand, sometimes stop, or if you're going to make a gesture, make it be very clear. So I think it applies to everything. Yes.
Is there any songs that...
No, you can never sing, and there's no you can always sing. Let you answer.
Well, actually, I wasn't. Is there
Okay.
any songs that absolutely make you vomit if you have to play one more time?
No, it's what I mean. No, it is what it is. But it's like, just try to be a thinking person. If you feel like you're singing some audition, don't sing it. But because it's one of the zeitgeist. When I moved to New York, everyone was singing "Was Back on Mabel." It was the '80s. Like, there's songs in the zeitgeist. It's more just like, if you find a song that's really you, it's never going to go out of favor because you're really connecting to it. So there's really no specific song. It's just more like, take the time to really find a song and don't just be like, these songs, it's on Broadway right now. It's like, I'm just now, it's like, so I just had that, it's like, why are you going to sing that song unless you're really auditioning for that role? Like, it basically makes no sense. It's about someone with bipolar disorder that missed the highs and lows of bipolar. Like, it's just so bizarre to sing that in an audition. Just like, what else do we want to Tony for? It's like, right, but why are you singing it? Like, so you got to think bigger and be like, I'm singing this because I so identify with it. I just fun with it, so it's not about really me as a pianist, it's more like what are you really identifying with? Like, take the time to really find a song that really means something to you. And it may be a popular song, but you really get it and you really do a great version of it. Yes. Yes, sir.
For somebody who's moving to New York, what would you say is a good place to start? Just not knowing anybody over there at all?
Just go to every single open call. Open call, everyone's like, I need an agent. If you don't need an agent, you need casting people to know who you are. Because agents ask the casting person to get you an audition. So you can bypass the agent by having the casting person call you in. So you have to go to every open call, and go to open calls you're not right for at first, totally, just because you're going to be like, why are you here to call for the girls in Tilda? Just go because you have people, a lot of associates, but once you get into the groove and they start knowing who you are, they're going to start calling you for what you're right for. So just literally just keep auditioning. That's really the best advice. Don't wait for the perfect role. Just go in and see they'll be like, you're so wrong for this, we're going to call you in for fill in the blank. All open calls. Yeah.
So my daughter is auditioning for college coming up here, Nina sang today. And one of the songs, Fly Fly Away, I know at least one person thought it was a little bit too old for her for college auditions because she's just 16.
No, it's about, but that's because you're taking it from the show. You're taking it from a father to their daughter. It's only if the lyric is like I'm saying, for the past 30 years, like if it's Fly Fly Away, you can totally make it look about a dog running away. I mean, it totally, it's fine for a kid. So it's fine. It's not. You're not doing the show, and people are too stupid to realize that they're damn professionals.
Well, I think what they say is that they're looking at you for shows that they might be doing. It's not a role that you can play. I mean, I've heard things like that. So I just wonder.
If you're trying for college,
Right.
I don't agree with that. No,
Okay.
I just want to see it. I don't know. I'm not college, and there's a whole those you can't do. I guess, but there are a lot of bad. There are a lot of bad college professors out there. I've heard like really horrible stories. It was like you don't know what stupid criteria they have. But as a New York professional, I would say I can see what that girl is feeling. She's sad because someone left her, and she's hoping to get them back. There's nothing about like. Romantic love. I mean, it's really just about I miss you and I'm hoping you're gonna come back to me one day. So I think it's fine. That's why I get crazy when it's always like. And by the way, professionals in New York do this. It's always like must sing a song from the mid '70s by blah blah blah. And I'm like, if you can't literally tell what someone sings like from they haven't seen the specific genre of your show, then you're actually a professional. So it does happen in New York, but it infuriates me. I'm always like, sing whatever you want. Like you obviously can't sing like Les Mis for Rent. But this whole theory that it has to be like this incredibly specific genre, it's like you're not skilled, that you can't hear what someone's voice will be like in another song. So maybe the college people will be idiots, but I just say, then you're idiots. That's my answer. It's bad.
Can you explain your shirt?
I write a lot, and one of my signature expressions is like after an unfunny joke. Anybody? Did I get a laugh? No, I did not. Yes.
I know you have a daughter, and any particular summer camps for theater?
Yeah, my kids went to French Woods, and it was like the most amazing
Yes.
thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's amazing. It's because you don't have to have one major. You know, like State Fair Manor is like pure musical theater, but French Woods is like you're doing the musicals between the orchestra, but you're taking like amazing ceramics, like and at a crazy high level. Like, there's a full rock studio, like 1,000 tracks. I mean, it is unbelievably artistic. I thought it was fantastic, French Woods. So that I highly recommend. It's not crazy competitive. I'm sure there is that, you know, because it is everywhere. But there's so many opportunities for so many artistic things, and everything artistic is great for you. You don't only have to study theater. Everything artistic you learn something from. So I'd have to say French Woods.
So like a place like BTP, you would probably not.
What's that?
Broadway Theater Project.
I mean, I actually don't know that, but if you literally want a theater intensive summer, totally. I mean, I don't know it. You know, I know Broadway Arts Alliance, I play those classes, I like them a lot too. But what I like about French Woods is that you have a lot of, that's what I liked when I went to Oberlin. I had a lot of opportunities besides just classical music. I mean, for theater, you know, I like the arts as opposed to just directly one art. So that's my answer. Yes. Ma'am, I believe, yes.
I have a question. Some of those New York rooms, as you said, are really, really small.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they're so small, and if you have like a big
I know.
money note, and they're like right there, is it?
You know, Brian,
is it
all I can say
bad?
is,
Should you
who
not
knows?
do that?
I don't have an answer. Brian Darcy James did an audition, and Brian told me, you know, he was singing a song, and it was out there, and it was like, how did it end? Just this man one day. He was like, he literally went, out there too loud. Just like, I think you get his joke, but that's exactly, so it just, I don't have an answer. It's just, it's horrible that they're not on, that it makes no sense that you're not auditioning on stage. It literally is ludicrous, but what are you gonna do? That's my answer. Yes.
Unless it's specified, what do people wear? I've seen.
You know, I was following Chrissy Eversaw's advice. she dresses like the character, but not in costume. So it's like, you know, I'm young and hip. I mean, obviously at a look-see audition, you know, I never like when people are like, in their audition outfit, I don't think you want to get too sassy fresh, you want to look like a regular person, you just want to look good. But if you're going in for a show, you're going in for a theater, you want to be in literally a white gown, but you want to look like I'm crazy wealthy and, you know, I have it. And if you're going in for like next to normal, you want to be like, I'm a regular kid. So you want to dress in the style of the character, but not that you look like you're literally in full costume. I think that always helps. Yes, no problem.
I just wanted to thank you for something, because I on Facebook post all these rescue animals all the time and drive my friends crazy. And I love that you do the same, like you have your thing, it's all Broadway, but you're like, and here's a cat, please give it up.
Oh my God. Yeah. If you buy, I lived at the mall, I was like, puppies for sale. I was like, really? Like, every single day, dogs are being killed in shelters. It infuriates me. Oh my God, it infuriates me. So, thank you. I'm doing a big Humane Society event with Bill Borlone, who was the original dog trainer for Sandy and Andy. And ever since then, he's doing every single animal on Broadway. And just so you know, the idiot woman in my gym, she's like, I just bought this dog. I was like, why did you buy it? Because, you know, shelter animals can't be trained. Every single animal that's ever been in a Broadway show has been from a shelter. I go, Maloney. Every single animal has had. The little Elle Woods dog, always from shelter. So if she can't be trained, she's an idiot. Yes.
One question is, sometimes they say stay away from signature songs from certain artists. Like somebody said, don't sing the Broadway.
No, like I just said, there's no answer. No, it's just whatever. I just feel you gotta be a thinking person and be like, you know, do I sound good on the song? I'm doing the song because it is so me and I sound amazing on it. You know, and yes, Betty Bucky made Memory her signature, but my spin is brilliant. If you really think that, then for sure do it. But there are so many songs. So just feel like find one that's specific to you. I doubt it's going to be like Memory or Defying Gravity. You know, I mean seriously, that's what it is. But there's no rules about it. But it's just you gotta take the time to really research songs, try them out, and see how they fit. So that's what my answer. There's no, don't ever do that song. You know, I don't think there is. Anybody? In the back, yes?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to be Snow White for
You want to watch?
Is there a play called Snow White?
There are a lot of versions of Snow White out there, but there's certainly no Broadway version of it yet. Although, I don't know why. Although Snow White's Into the Woods. Then should be that final end. Yeah. All right, so, yes and no. All right, so in conclusion, I'll be in the lobby. I